Are you interested in some PvP action with prestigious rewards and no risk of losing your gear? Check out the Arena. It's a team-based 5-on-5 PvP contest that anyone can enjoy. One way to join the Arena is to simply speak to the Arena Master in your city, and then select whether you want to queue alone, or if you already have a team, you can queue as a group. If you're going to queue as a group, it's a good idea to have a healer in your group. You can also join the Arena from almost anywhere in the world, but not from the Outlands or the Roads of Avalon, by clicking the Activities menu and then selecting Arena. When you join the Arena as a solo player, or a party with fewer than 5 members, you'll be placed into a queue. Everyone in the world of Albion who joins the Arena goes into the same queue, regardless of the player's location. Once the matchmaking system has created 2 well-matched teams, each consisting of a healer and 4 fighters, all 10 players are sent a ready check. Click ready to accept the check and get ready to fight. When all 10 players have accepted the ready check, you are automatically teleported from wherever you are to the arena floor along with your teammates. Albion Online uses an internal matchmaking system that attempts to find opponents whose average skill is comparable overall to the members of your team. You can view all 10 members of the match, including each person's score and equipment, by pressing and holding Tab at any time. When you enter the arena, you are subject to a soft item power cap of 700, with an 80% reduction of your item power above 700. For example, if your item power is 1129, you keep the first 700, and the remaining 429 is reduced by 80% to 86, giving you a total item power of 786. Therefore, equipping super high-level gear yields diminishing returns in the arena. You and your current teammates are always Team Blue. Your enemies always appear to you as Team Red, but to themselves they look blue and you look red. Each team has a camp where members can respawn after being defeated. These camps are protected by automatic defenses that will strike out at any opposing team member who gets too close to devastating effect. Each team begins with 150 points. The first team to run out of points loses the match, and the other team is instantly declared the winner. There are 2 ways to reduce the opposing team's points total. 1. Each runestone captured by any member of your team takes 10 points from the opposing team's total. 2. Every member of the opposing team that dies costs them 2 points from their total score. In order to capture a runestone, all you have to do is stand inside the circle around it. And don't get murdered. Simple, right? When only members of one team are inside the circle, the capture gauge begins to fill with that team's color. If members of both teams enter the circle, the gauge will not move in either direction. Use any means necessary to kill, chase, or yeet the enemy out of the circle. When the gauge fills completely with either color, the runestone is captured. It crumbles into rubble and cannot be captured again for a while. Once all 3 runestones have been captured, regardless of which side captured them, a 30-second timer begins. When that time runs out, all 3 runestones will instantly respawn and become capturable once again. When you are killed by a member of the opposing team, you do not lose any items. In fact, your equipped gear doesn't even take the same damage as it would from being knocked down. After several seconds, you will automatically respawn at your team's camp. The longer the arena match goes without a winner, the longer the respawn timer will take each time someone dies. Remember, you have to kill 5 members of the opposing team in order to drain the same amount of points you would take from the enemy by capturing just 1 runestone. This means it's possible to have a lot more kills than your opponents and still lose the match. Runestones are important. And it's entirely possible for one player to capture a runestone alone. Work together with your teammates to figure out the best way to get your opponent's points to 0. In each player's stats window, you can see that person's overall arena record. Total matches played versus victories. In addition to bragging rights, your first 3 arena wins each day can earn you prestigious rewards. You get 3 arena sigils and 1,000 challenge points towards the Adventurer's Challenge, as well as bags of silver and tomes of insight. An extra Adept's Tome is available to the winning team's healer because healers are always in high demand. But if you queue up as a healer and then don't heal your teammates, your team will lose and your teammates may resent you. So don't be that guy. Arena sigils can be redeemed at the Arena Master for various prizes including cosmetic items, static displays, royal sigils, which you can sell or use to craft royal armor, and mount skins. Do you have what it takes to earn the Arena Veteran's Armored Sabertooth skin? Thanks for watching. Let us know in the comments below what kind of videos you'd like to see next.